I'm gonna try to get a video of how the transmission pan's hanging below the cross member now. I've got the cross member mount in the right location. Got my spacer built. And yeah, as I've said before, my welds are ugly, but I've seen just as bad done from the factory on this frame, so. And I've ground in the factory weld, found pinholes in it, and mine's the same way, so. Hopefully, pray to God, mine will be safe. Anyway, to show you the transmission pan, I've got a level underneath it, and it is right under the transmission pan. It's just got a little bit of pressure sitting on it, but the frame is right at 1 inch above that level. So that means my transmission pan is 1 inch below that. And I can't get to it now, but my oil pan, it's got the Holley, I think it's a -202 or 202-2. It hangs, maybe a ½ inch below the cross member. So, that's today's update. I take 2 or 3 days off. My back's been killing me since the last time I was out here. I worked a little while making that spacer for the transmission mount. And it is definitely overkill, but it's what I had. It's 3/16 inch metal, and hell, it probably weighs 8 pounds. But I'll upload some pictures of that, how I built it, and what all I did. But like I said before, I need a new transmission mount. That one there is just only being used to build this thing. So, I've got a little, I can't see where it is now. Got a little level with a degree wheel on it that I got from Harbor Freight. I want to go get one of the digital ones, like at Lowe's or something. They're about $20. And I like to get the frame exactly level, which I've got it pretty close to being level now. You see there. The other side, you can't see, the bubble is good. It's in there. And there's a long yellow level that I got going crossways. That's what I had across the frame up there, and it was level up there. So everything side to side and front to back is supposed to be level. And with that being level, the motor looked to be at like 2.7 to maybe 3.1 degrees. My goal was getting 3 degrees, and been doing all kinds of research online. Everything I've seen, a lot of people are giving different variances. Some saying, between 4 to 6 degrees. Some saying between 2 to 7. But I've got an old book written by Tex Smith. He says you got a downward angle on the engine of 3 degrees. Then you need an upward angle of 3 degrees on the rear end. And then your drive shaft should be, theoretically 0 degree. And that will keep you from having vibrations. So, next thing to do is get the body where I feel it's stable and safe enough, and then try to get this cross member moved up in there and get it mocked up into place. Get it as close as I can without mounting it. I really don't want to mount it to the body because everything's not in it that needs to be, all the cross braces. But if I can get that subframe where it's jacked up and level to where it mounts to the body, then I can see what I got to cut out of here. And like I said before, the heads are about 2.5, maybe 3 inches from the firewall. And the bell housing itself is 18 inches wide. That's the maximum width of it. And really I think you need probably 19 or 20 inches on each side of that if the bell housing is going to be submerged up in the hole there. But it's not. So I'm thinking the only thing I'm going to have to worry about making room for is this part of the transmission. So I think all of that there is going to have plenty of room, because the widest part of that opening there is 15 inches. And with the bell housing being, about 3 inches away from the firewall, I really don't have to worry about it, because the firewall is going to be right about there. And that was my game plan from the get-go, because I didn't want to have a pain in the butt trouble of getting the bell housing bolts out of there with the motor in the car. If I had to pull the transmission out by itself, I'd rather do that than pull the whole motor and transmission. So that's my update. I'll give you some more when I get some more information, find out what I got. Thanks for watching.